3, we can, when the elbow starts to feel a little bit better, we can start to load the tendons in the elbow progressively with weight. And there's some research behind this showing that actually loading the tendon and not resting it leads to better outcomes. So what we're gonna do is, you can see this on a side view, we want the wrist right at the end of an armchair so that it's fully supported. And we don't want to lift the elbow up, we want to push down so that we're really just moving the wrist and we're not doing this with the whole body. So we're going to just do eccentric. So we're going to lift up the weight, let go, and then control that motion coming down. Lift up and control that motion coming down. So we're going to do this for 15 repetitions. And we're going to try to do this at least 3 times a day. Lift up, slowly come down. If you can't do it 3 times a day, at least twice a day. So that is eccentric exercises for the wrist flexors. And we're also going to increase the amount of weight as we're able to. So if we have pain during the exercise, it's okay if it's minimal and it doesn't increase as we do each repetition. We also shouldn't have lasting pain after we stop doing the exercise. So make the weight light enough so that you can do that. If you don't have a weight at home, what you can do is use a bag. It could just be like a plastic bag that you get from the grocery store or something. But if you put like a rock or any weight in there, you can basically just put a heavy item in a bag and hold it on the edge of your chair like this. So it will be the same thing. You're lifting up, letting go, and then slowly controlling it going down. Same number of repetitions. So hopefully that's helpful, and we can also just think about how we're doing activities. The activity that we were doing, if there was a specific event that started the pain, we might think that that activity is bad for the arm or the elbow, but in reality, it's just chance that it started to bother you during that activity. And actually moving the arm is really good for the arm and its recovery. So one way you could change the way you do activity is just to use your arm, maybe not in the same way that you started feeling the pain with, but in different ways, like push-ups or, resuming your normal weight routine, whatever you do with your arms, kickboxing, and the activity that started the symptoms, just gradually get back to that over time. It probably was not the fault of the activity. It probably was just too much too fast without proper training. It's kind of like if you train for a marathon and you just run a marathon, probably something will hurt. But if you work up to it gradually and train, then it won't bother you when you do the marathon in the long run. So hopefully all those tips were helpful, and we look forward to helping you get back to your recovery.